A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ tó ń bá wa káàkiri fún nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú Patigi. Torí Kara market, ọjà Kara tó wà Patigi, wọn ló fi ń pa wá ọ̀fẹ́ ọjà Kara mọ̀ ní Patigi. A sì fẹ́ kí àwọn òbòrò kan wá mọ́. Torí kidnapping tó máa ń jiyàn gbé, tó lọ jiyàn gbé, ó ń pààyàn. Doctor wa ti kúrò Patigi sí, àní doctor àní tó treat wa. Àní tó treat wa. Wọ́n fẹ́ ìjọba mẹ̀kúnnù àti local government àti state kó wá ṣàánú wa o. Kó wọ́n gbé doctor wa fún wa o, àwọn òní doctor o. Tẹ́ àtún ní báńkì Patigi o. Torí kidnapping yẹn, àwọn báńkì ti sá lọ àrí báńkì. So àti school o gbogbo àwọn school mìíràn ti close. Village schools. Àti gbogbo àwọn àgbègbè school gan ní Patigi o wọ́n ti close. So à ń bẹ ọba wa o Alájibọ́lójì 2 àti chairman wa o Adam Dufai Patigi dey be governor Mala Abraham Abdulrasaq wọ́n wá sí àánú wa o a lè lóko mọ́ o gbogbo nǹkan tí a dá lóko ó ti bàjẹ́ o kí gómìnà wa rí kó ṣàánú wa o.
Viewers, this story coming out from Kwara State right now is honestly heartbreaking and eye-opening. People in one community have reached their limit. They are tired and they have finally decided to speak out. Earlier today, a large group of young people took to the streets. They were not violent, they were not destructive, but their voices carried pain and frustration that could be felt even through the camera. They said enough is enough. These young men and women are tired of living in fear. They are tired of the silence. They are tired of promises that never turn into action. So they marched, they carried banners, and they called out the government for what they described as total neglect. They said, our community is bleeding. Now, before we continue, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of our updates. We bring you verified stories, straight and clear. Click that like button right now. It helps this story reach more people who need to hear what's really going on. So, according to the protesters, the situation has become almost unbearable. They say bandits move around freely, farms have become dangerous to visit, and businesses are closing down. The general hospital that serves the whole area reportedly has no doctors because many of them have left out of fear. Imagine being sick and there's no doctor to attend to you. That's the level of frustration they are talking about. You can hear it in their chants and see it on their faces. They are not protesting because of politics. They are protesting because they want to live in peace. They want to farm, to trade, to send their children to school, and to go about their daily lives without being afraid. Now, if you're still watching, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. When you do that, YouTube shows it to more people and the truth of what's happening will spread faster. The youth say the government has forgotten them. They say promises have been made many times, but nothing changes. They called on the federal government, even the president himself, to come to their aid. They said this is no longer about politics or party, it is about survival. They want real security, not just talk. They want to see police, military patrols, and real results, not empty words. And honestly, when you look at what they are saying, it makes sense. Communities cannot survive when people are afraid to go out. Markets cannot thrive when traders are scared that bandits might strike. Hospitals cannot function when doctors are running away. A community cannot heal when everyone is in fear. Let's pause for a second, please. If you haven't liked the video yet, do that now and make sure you subscribe too. It's free and it helps us bring you more real stories like this. Now back to the gist. During the protest, eyewitnesses say the youths moved in peace. They didn't destroy properties, they didn't fight anyone. They just wanted to be heard. And you know what? That's the right way to do it. Peaceful protest is a strong way to speak truth to power. When citizens speak respectfully but firmly, leaders should listen. Many of the protesters spoke emotionally. They said their mothers can no longer sleep well at night. Farmers have lost harvests. Some children can't go to school because their parents fear they might be caught in an attack. Some even said they now sleep with one eye open because of insecurity. And this is not just happening in one place. Other communities around that area have also complained about similar issues, attacks, kidnappings, and lack of basic amenities. So this protest is like a cry that represents many towns facing the same situation. If you agree that more needs to be done to secure lives in our communities, show your support by liking this video right now. It helps the message travel. Now, let's talk about the deeper issue: neglect. These youths said their roads are bad, their hospitals are empty, and there are no banks functioning in the area. They said, when you go to the general hospital, you might find the building standing but not much happening inside. No doctor, no nurse, no medicine. People have to travel far just to get basic care. And when they complain, all they hear are promises. We will fix it soon. Plans are underway. We are working on it. But nothing ever really happens. This is why they said our community is bleeding. That statement alone shows how deep their pain runs. Let's be honest, when people begin to lose faith in the system, it's a dangerous sign. That's why it's important for the government to step up quickly. Security is not just about soldiers and police. It's about showing citizens that they are not forgotten. It's about giving people hope, giving them reasons to trust again. Once again, please like this video and subscribe if you are just joining us. We're breaking down the real stories happening in Nigeria today. Now, something that really touched many viewers was when the protesters said they were not protesting against any political party. Specifically, they were protesting against failure. That word failure is heavy. It means they have seen things go wrong for too long. They have seen promises made and broken. They have seen leaders visit only during elections. And they are saying no more. The protest, from what we've seen, was well organized. They carried banners with strong messages like "Save our community" and "We reject failed leadership." They even mentioned that if nothing is done soon, more people might leave their villages because of fear. Imagine that families leaving the land they've lived on for generations because of insecurity. That is something nobody should ever have to experience. And you know, this whole situation raises a big question. Why do communities have to protest before they get attention? Should people always shout before something is done? It shouldn't be that way. But that's why stories like this need to be told. That's why you must like and share this video. The more people who see it, the more likely leaders will act. So please hit the like button right now and subscribe if you haven't yet. Let's keep going. From what we gathered, even though the protest was peaceful, there's now growing concern about what might follow next. Will the government respond quickly? Will they send relief or security reinforcements? Or will it just be another news headline that fades away after a few days? Many people online are already reacting. Some are praising the courage of the youths for standing up peacefully. Others are urging the authorities to act fast before things escalate. A lot of Nigerians in the diaspora are also commenting, saying they are heartbroken to see this kind of suffering continuing in their home communities. And that's why it's important we talk about it here calmly, truthfully, and respectfully. Because the only way to make things better is to keep these issues in the light. When we stay silent, problems grow. But when we speak out, change begins. Remember again, if you are watching right now, please like the video. Subscribe to stay updated, because we're following this story closely and we'll bring you new details as they unfold. Now, there's another part to this gist that many don't see. Behind every protester is a family. Some of these young men have parents who are farmers, traders, or teachers. They are not just protesting for themselves, they are protesting for their mothers who can't go to the farm anymore, for their fathers who can't sell in the market because of fear, and for their siblings who can't attend school. That's what makes this story so powerful. It's not about politics, it's about people. Real people who just want safety, peace, and opportunity. If you are listening right now, let's make this message louder. Like this video and drop a comment below. What do you think should be done to stop this insecurity once and for all? And here's something else to think about. Insecurity is not just physical. It also affects the mind. When people live in fear every day, it affects how they think, how they plan, and even how they dream. Fear can silence ambition. That's why restoring peace is not just about ending attacks. It's about giving people their life back. So, leaders need to listen. Communities need to be involved. Everyone must work together to rebuild trust and security. Before we wrap up, let's take one more moment to appreciate the courage of these protesters. They didn't fight. They didn't destroy anything. They simply spoke their truth in a peaceful way. That's maturity. That's what true citizenship looks like, standing firm but staying peaceful. And to everyone watching, remember, your voice matters too. Whether you are in Kwara, Abuja, Lagos, or outside Nigeria, we all have a role to play. Use your voice to call for peace, for fairness, and for real action. If you've been following from the start till now, thank you. Please, one last time, like this video right now. It makes a huge difference. And subscribe so you never miss updates like this, because we always bring you the facts, the feelings, and the full story. At the end of the day, what people want is simple: to live in peace, to see their community grow, and to have a government that listens. And that is the message from this protest. a message of pain, but also of hope. Because even in the middle of all this trouble, the people still believe that things can change. They still believe that one day their community will be safe again. And that hope, that small light, is something we must all protect. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more real, calm, and balanced updates. Let's keep talking about the things that matter. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next update.